Okay. We're ready.
Well, great, Tim. Now I've started the stream, and the first thing people are going to hear, you're ready. All right, folks. Welcome to another edition of Reborn Radio. Well, actually, it's not Reborn Radio. I said that last time, too. This is the Pub Brawl, and we are going to today watch Weston and Cameron. So with me as commentators today is Tim, Jake, Rebecca, and, of course, me. So, guys, let's start it out with this. What are your predictions?
Weston?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
Partially has to do with how much alcohol Cameron has consumed, but yeah, I'm on Weston.
I think that just speeds the process along more than anything else at this point.
Yeah. Do you think that...
I would like to see a game where Cameron doesn't have the excuse of alcohol and for losing.
You know, he does seem to conveniently have alcohol in hand every time he's about to play a match with someone who might give him a run for their money.
All right, guys. So here we see Cameron is in the blue, Weston is in the red, playing the Soviets. Looks like Weston is going to go straight for Special Rifle Command, so this is going to be a penal game. He is not going to go the conscript route.
I mean, he's done a lot of conscripts, so he's good to watch him swing back and forth in the meta, but it'd be good to see him playing a good hard meta game. Really get to see what he's capable of against Cameron here. So
it makes more
sense.
Already
locked in his commander there.
I mean, yeah, but it's elite troops.
So interesting, Jake. I noticed that
engineers.
Weston does not.
Which there's only.
Weston doesn't go for the second engineer. He goes straight to penals.
Yeah, I like the second engineer for the little bit better capping. When you go straight penals, it tends to really put you behind early game.
Right. I can see where it wouldn't matter as much in like a team game, but in a 1v1 like this, I'd much rather have just another squad out.
So this is actually the map that Weston and I played on.
It is.
And so I think Weston will have a good
is that this one of you needs to get flames. So you end up with one flame squad, one true engineer squad, and as soon as you can get some, as soon as you can get some veterancy, you can start laying down tripwires. You can lay down your demo charges, so you kind of get double map presence. So it makes it a lot harder from the spot where your explosives and ordnance are going to be.
Right. Now, if I was Cameron, I would not have chosen this map just because I like to put my my HMGs in buildings, and these buildings are kind of in rough shape.
There's two buildings that don't have much health, and Cameron also with the stormtroopers can deploy out of buildings, but there's only two buildings on the map, and so those won't be as effective this game.
So I like
buildings that can be housed.
Cameron's not messing around. Cameron is getting infantry out.
There's one in the top left corner. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't see it. Oh, there is one.
You guys notice that Cameron's done a great job of getting more infantry out. This is the best I've seen him do as far as getting infantry out. Now,
so maybe he needs to drink too much alcohol all the time then.
I was going to say, maybe the alcohol is helping.
Now, these engineers are not going to fare well, and frankly, neither of the grenadiers. Oh, this is going to be ugly.
He needs multiple grenadiers together against the penals.
Yeah, he needs to just bail. There's no way he wins that battle.
Yeah, no need for him to take a manpower loss, honestly.
Yeah.
He should just focus on retreat out and then take the points, yeah.
Now, where does he have his HMG? He has his HMG. I wouldn't deploy it that far. Like the benefit of getting the HMG out so quickly, and also one of the best HMGs in the game is being able to get it out on the field, and he's got it way up in the top left corner.
Well,
I would like to see him put that HMG in the middle control point, the middle entry point.
He is building another one, so we'll see. Sorry, Tim. We keep interrupting you. Would you like to say something?
HMG is again?
Machine gun.
Yeah. What would you like to say, Tim? I apologize.
So I was going to say that it doesn't do you any good to run up with a machine gun if you don't get it deployed also.
True.
But right now he has it there. He has it sitting up there. He should move it up a little bit. I agree.
Weston is pushing hard.
This map is these buildings are damaged in the middle and will die by mid-game. But early game, getting machine guns and units in those buildings they have excellent lines of sight. They have a good coverage too.
He's gonna need to watch that HMG. That's not gonna be it. Is he gonna? No. Oh, wow.
We see it retreat.
He doesn't see it, and goodbye. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, with that. Well, that didn't go probably quite as well as Cameron had hoped it would go. And now he's
lost, how many squads down?
he's about ready to lose another one here.
Just 2. He's just lost 2 so far. Well, maybe 3. Possibly 3.
And for all the people watching, that is a notification that Alex Reese, my very well-famed co-host, is playing Battle for Westnoth. I still don't like the machine guns up there. If I were him, I'd be, more than ever now, I'd be getting that thing out there. Now he's got another Pioneer squad.
In a place that's really not doing much, is it, huh? I mean, he's going to cede more than half the map putting it back there. So
yeah, which is exactly what's happening.
That is a losing tactic. Honestly, it's way too passive, way too defensive and weak. And in a 1v1, you really can't afford to be defensive like that. You really need to take initiative where you can.
He needs to get good grenade throw. Oh, excellent grenade throw.
Yeah, the rifle grenade, that was nice.
So the actual
took out that one.
That he did. I love the German term for the rifle grenade. It's known as the Gewehrgranate.
Look on the left side. See that panel squad going to the machine gun?
So that will work out for him right there. That is true.
Maybe.
So he will pin that unit.
Yep. That's good.
Quickly, too.
Yep, suppressed real fast.
Fast.
And pinned. Yep, okay. Well, it worked for him up there.
See? Well, he held that.
What he needs to do, though, I don't know if you guys can see my pings or not. I can't ping that.
We cannot.
He needs to take that road. Now, so that's the critical
yes.
one. He needs to get that machine gun watching that road, and that's what's really gonna help him out a lot here.
For those who are wondering, this is the road that Jake is talking about right here.
Thank you, buddy.
I got your back. Okay, now this is good. He is bringing the Grenadiers up together, but at best, they're only going to be able to take one penal squad. If there's 2 penal squads, they're going to lose. And to the great surprise of all, he is building a half-track.
He's not doing that bad.
No, he's gonna potentially get 2 ammo points, but he's missing out on the.
He is challenging the
2
fuel.
fuel points. He's getting a second fuel point, but
now Weston has enough ammo for a demo charge. We'll see if he decides to place that or keep with the satchels. He's been having a lot of luck with the satchels.
And
he may not need a demo, but
Cameron does have a
Weston
flame
doesn't
track.
tend to do the demos. He
he needs to bail those Grenadiers. He's gonna lose them. Yeah.
He was just trying to get the rifleman off.
Oh, he got lucky. Can he make it out? And the answer is no.
No. If he hadn't naded himself, he may have made it out.
Well, you know.
It was a pretty clean shot right on his unit model.
He's gonna if he's not careful. Right oh, there it goes. Yeah, he's not gonna make it out at this point. Yep, that hurts a lot.
So something for other people to know. When you get overwhelmed 3-1 like that, your first response really should be to retreat. Doesn't really matter where you are; it's not worth the manpower loss.
Yeah.
And if you don't retreat fast enough, you will get shot in the back and die on the way back out. So.
Very true. And I think that what we're going to see is Weston's going to get a lot of gain out of this momentum. And even if Cameron deploys his flame half track well, Weston's getting a T-70 up. He's got 3 penals out. The penals have great defense against light vehicles. I don't see this going well.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, and then also once again, Cameron did deploy that thing, sink his manpower, and then not actually save the ammo to be able to deploy it immediately. So he kind of loses some of that punch factor of getting it out quick.
Yeah, it's just sitting there.
Well, he should start.
How long he had to wait because of those wasted rifle grenades?
Exactly.
To get a tank out. So now he's going to really be ineffective with his vehicle in general. He could have pushed his units back and taken a lot of territory, slowed the tank coming out, but because he didn't manage his ammo correctly, it's going to kind of bite him in the butt a little here.
Yeah, plus the T-70 will wreck that thing in 5 shots.
Capping ammo. There.
Hey, you get the ammo. Yay.
Yay. You realized. Alright, here comes that half track.
Yep. T-70 is going to take one good look at that and eat it for breakfast.
Well, maybe he can get that engineer squad out. That's where it's headed first.
It's kind of unfortunate that he's having to go to the same side of the mountain the T-70 is already on.
Yeah. And notice that these machine gun gone. Plus, you'll notice these penals over here.
Like
they have the anti-tank rifles.
Looks like he just noticed.
He's backing off that.
People taking the point and backed up.
Unfortunately, that's
flame
maybe
through.
the right decision. Although the tank's pretty far up, he could have swept in and pushed, and then just cut down and gone to the right and gotten away. But
he's building an AT gun, but that's going to be extremely susceptible to the satchel packages.
If you look at Weston still there, it's turned the wrong way. He could potentially go flame it, but I'm sure he doesn't have line of sight to see that right now.
Probably not.
yeah, I agree with that. I don't think he has any idea that that's even
No,
there.
I just went and looked. He knows where the tank is. He knows where the infantry on the right is. That's all.
That was
he
a beautiful
knows.
suppress.
As for Weston, he only knows what's on the right side right there.
I think Jake can sympathize with me a little bit. As a Soviet player, man, that machine gun, how, the MG42, I love it.
Yeah.
Now here comes...
I don't know. I find that the MG42 can be fairly effective countered with an M4 car with a flame pyro squad inside.
Yeah, okay, Cameron is going to bring his AT gun out.
Oh man, rip all of Cameron's units.
Yep, out. Yeah, he just needs to bail. Like, I understand he's trying to leave it in place for the AT gun, but it's not worth losing the manpower there. And plus, that T-70 is going to be able to run rings around. Oh, this is going to... Oh.
Well, let's see if Cameron can get a hit without hitting his own. He hit his own tank.
He's going to be sitting still too much, though.
All right,
Yikes,
yep.
he's going to lose the T-70.
But he is most... With that... Oh, great shot by Cameron.
Yeah,
and looks like he will save his...
Weston really should have dove the AT gun there. That was a very big misplay on his part.
It
and
was.
getting pinned as well. That's huge.
That's good.
He's building a...
He's building a...
Unfortunately, he has no infantry to clean up.
in this case.
Yeah, that's
Why would he be building a second half track here?
It's a bad
He
call.
figures it's the only thing he can do. Maybe?
But you look at how Weston has his penals armed. All of them but one have the anti-tank rifles. It's not going to be a contest.
Well, if he goes and builds a scout car, that's not worth it. He could build the Grenadiers.
That's what I think he needs,
Or
the
Panzer
Panzer
Grenadiers.
Grenadiers. If it were me, I'd get some...
Because those
He
penal squads sacrifice
some kind
infantry
of
DPS to
infantry.
get those anti-tank rifles. So his Panzer Grenadiers would be in a strong matchup against them at this point.
Right. Yeah, he needs to get more infantry
it's only
out.
one.
Look
one
at the
guy,
infantry comparison. Okay, he is gonna build a scout car. Still, at the end of the day, I don't think that's gonna make a whole lot of difference for him.
No, that's not gonna match up well against the tanks.
Nope, not
I
gonna
don't
beat
think
him.
I don't think he quite knows exactly what he needs to be doing against all these units that he's
Russians.
building. Yeah.
Also, if I was Weston in that top left corner, I would grab that MG42.
Yeah, that's a great pickup for Russia. Russia picks up an MG42. It's very, very sweet. It feels good.
Okay, here goes the double squad. I mean, we'll see what he's able to do. Now, if he can corner one squad alone, he could do a lot with this. Unfortunately, he's got
There's a pretty nasty anti-infantry section there, but he's got to be wary of that tank. He really needs to be maneuvering.
Yeah, Weston needs to bail. Weston needs to bail now. Oh my goodness!
Beautiful.
You gotta be kidding.
That was impressive. I'm not gonna lie. That was
Wow.
that
So
was
for all
well
of our
done,
complaints-
Cameron.
Oh, he needs to retreat in the middle.
Cameron,
That was beautiful, though.
there is a Dishka. Okay,
all of our
Weston's not screwing around now.
Criticism of Cameron, he needs to retreat that unit. He needs to retreat.
Oh, he did it too late again, I think. Yep.
Yep, he did.
Now, if he were to
For all
rush
our
those machine guns, he could do
criticism
some
of Cameron
damage.
Getting double half-track, flame half-tracks.
Unfortunately, he's got nothing.
So well.
He's got nothing that can take that T-70 right now, frankly.
He should go pick up the anti-tank gun.
Yep, the anti-tank gun would be a good answer.
Yeah.
He is.
Although his units can upgrade with the Panzerschrecks, which are a little better. So
Jake,
Well, can he upgrade with Panzerschrecks and then pick up the tank, anti-tank gun?
Jake, talk to us about the stormtroopers. Like, how effective are they against infantry?
Oh, look at all infantry coming.
they are, especially if he goes for the G43 rifles, they're excellent long range.
Oh,
4 models makes them a little bit.
I'm going to interrupt you real quick, Jake. I'm sorry. You see that Cameron has placed his AT gun very well.
Yep, exactly what I was saying. He needed to support those infantry, so when the T-70 came to clean up, it baits out. But Cameron overplayed. That's unfortunate.
That is.
However, really could have forced that T-70 back far enough that he could have taken those infantry out later, but he had to be pushed up way too far.
Right.
And once again, you're seeing that T-70 combined with those PTRS rifles just really mow down those light vehicles.
Yep. So sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt on the stormtroopers. Stormtroopers are effective at long range.
Yeah, some they can be quite effective at long range. They're really ability driven. They're really, really, really ammo dependent. If you notice, they have the Model 2 24 stun grenades, they have the bundled 24 grenades, and then they have 3 different weapon upgrade options. Especially essentially that is with the Elite Troops Doctrine. So it's really micro intensive. They can be very effective units. They're a lot better than a lot of the other building calling units. They got a little more help. They got a little more punch to them. Still a little bit light, with only 4 units, but great to get them behind cover and get some picks at range. So not a bad choice.
So he has got a Weston has a T-34 up. He's building a second one. This is going to be the end of this anti-infantry squad right here. This is it.
I think that's more going to be just the end, right?
Yeah, because there's nothing that he can do. Oh, it misses the first shot, but still, there's that T-34.
Nah, he was just getting the tombstone ready for him. Ow. Yeah.
Ow, yeah, that hurts.
That other half track does not look like it's going to.
Weston was to just take that T-70 and go ahead and push it up. He would have no trouble clearing that solo Pack 40.
Right, there go the stormtroopers, and that's exactly what he's going to do with the T-70. All he has to do is put that T-70 behind that AT gun, and it's over.
Yep.
Now, he does have 2 AT guns.
Came out, but
he's
not turning his vehicles very effectively.
Now, Weston is kiting this well, but if they get off, it's going to destroy the T-70. Yep, he got the T-70. Now, the T-34s are going to pose another problem, though. Because
the second Pack 40 coming up is going to be helpful, but he needs to get them pushed back at this point because
anti-infantry.
An important note, my friends, is that he did get the T-34. That was well played.
There you go, Cameron.
No, he needs to wipe those 2 penal squads.
No way.
Can he get his units? Can he get his building vehicle unstuck so he can chase those units down? I don't know.
Now,
it's hard to see.
Right up on a tombstone. Oh no.
Well, it's hard to see what's there when everything's burning.
Well, that's kind of his own fault now, isn't it?
It is.
That was very well played by Cameron. I got to give credit where credit is due. He did a great job there. Took out 2 tanks, and really did the number on the infantry.
That second Pack 40 was very, very timely on his part.
It was great. Unfortunately, though, I think an important point for people who don't play the game a lot. The Pack 40, if you get it down to one model left, one model cannot run an AT gun, so it bails. You need a minimum of 2.
I did not know that. That's interesting.
Yep, if you get it down to 1, the 1 just runs off the map. It's really annoying, though.
Notice it ran away as it got vet 2, so it's a pro at running away now.
That's going to be a bad grenade throw right there. Unfortunately, not much Cameron can do.
So Cameron should of course be behind that wall, but is he better off short range, long range, medium range with those stormtroopers?
Well, unfortunately, those penal battalions are also long range. What is he putting? Just brief finish these guys.
Aren't the penal battalions some of the best moving and long range units?
They have one of the lowest accuracy losses while moving.
Okay.
So, which will be most likely changed heavily in the next patch.
I believe Cameron tried to take his guys out of a building. I assume that one in the middle there. That's crude right now.
Where's this half track going, by the way?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Weston's got double tanks.
Yeah, this is going to be the end of this half track right here.
And it's out to charge.
Well played.
Will it kill it?
Yep, it will.
Damage? Yeah, barely.
Yeah.
Just barely enough damage with the rifles to kill it.
Now Cameron is going to do a stormtrooper purge, but unfortunately, what I'm noticing about the stormtroopers is they can get an anti-tank combat package, so they do have some AT. I don't think it's going to do much against 2 T-34s though, who are very good at anti-infantry.
T-34s have such good splash damage against the infantry.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, look at that.
Well, there's 3 options actually for the stormtroopers, which is interesting.
Yeah, he's not going to waste any more time. Oh, okay, he is going to chill out. He's not going to go in. Yeah, Weston's a very cautious player. He is not a risky player.
No, he takes his time. He knows he has the advantage, so I think he's just going to keep on pressing slowly. I think he could stand to be a little more aggressive in this case, but
yeah, because there's
I think Cameron needs to go crew his extra machine guns on the map.
Yeah.
And pack gun first, and then he can get the free anti-tank gun too, if he wanted.
Now, when I'm saying more aggressive, I don't mean he should storm the base. I think his decision to not go into the base is the correct one, because he doesn't know if Cameron's built a second pack 40 again yet, right?
Yeah.
And you don't want to rush a base with 2 pack 40s in it. That's just a death sentence. Why you don't want to throw it away? But he probably could have picked up some of that point on the right side if he had pushed his units up a little harder. So
Weston has a rocket truck. I'm very curious as to how he's going to deploy that in a single player game.
I would guess with lots of explosions, but that's just.
Now he's kited his penals very well here to wipe that squad.
Look how much ammo Weston has.
Ooh, good grenade though on Cameron. You see that?
That was a very well grenade.
That thing was nasty.
I missed it. Oh.
Took out like 4 models, so not bad.
Cameron's grenades are on point.
Excellent, Cameron, good job, buddy.
His Cameron's grenades are on point. Now he better get them out quickly. Oh.
Well,
he didn't lose it.
Unit didn't die, at least, right?
Yep. Now Weston has recaptured all of the flags. I really want to see this rocket truck get used. I'm very curious about this. I'm guessing that rocket truck is going to have an eye out for that pack 40.
Or just base barrage at this point. Base barrage is a very good option actually, because you can get it. You can get that rocket truck kind of nestled in the middle, protected by the hedgerow, and launch right over into the base as he retreats back.
Now, Weston's just going to do annoying things. Cameron's going to do annoying things at this point, just send stormtroopers out all over the place.
There we go. He should be capping that point. Remember we were saying that 1 point cuts everything off?
Yes.
That's what he should do, but he didn't know to do that.
Oh yeah, something else about the stormtroopers is they can go partial stealth. Like it's not full stealth, but I think while we're moving across cover, they do get a little bit of stealth. So that's kind of nice too.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Now the T-34s are on the move. These stormtroopers are going to be in for a nasty little surprise.
Yep.
All right, here goes the rocket. The rockets are launching. I think they're going to hit this machine gun right here if I had to guess. Yep, he is not playing around with that machine gun. But Katyushas can be amazing, and they can sometimes miss everything. And in this case, the Katyushas missed everything.
Notice Cameron's unit in the middle there got pinned.
Well, guys,
make a nice YouTube around it, though, didn't it?
Weston's not going to win with 500 points.
Hey!
He made sure
No
that
way he did.
He's going to at least. The question is, can Weston get it back quick enough to break Jake's record?
Right? Like you don't want to lose 500 points on the enemy.
Yeah. He might get it lower than what Andy did against you, Jake. We'll see.
It's still ticking.
I hope so. That'd be good.
He needs to...
Cameron, Weston may want to end this with a base wipe, though. It looks like that might be what he's going for here.
It seems that way.
Yeah, he needs to surround the pack. He needs to kill 2 more models. One more.
He was never in the pack's
all right, there he goes.
All right. It actually just went that time. Oh no, there it goes. It ran away. Okay, bye.
That last soldier made it. Congrats, soldier. You are relieved. Yeah, All right. This spells very bad news. I will be honest. I will not be surprised if we see a surrender here shortly.
Yeah, I was getting close to time.
It's kind of. Yep. I don't think.
Now, Jake, your record is 489. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Your record is intact, sir.
Yay!
Because it is now the
488.
488.
Yep.
488. 488. Proud of you, Cameron.
The question is, will he surrender?
I think he's gonna. He won to
you
that.
might as well just let his buildings die, right?
Boy, that splash damage is real.
Yeah, those things are nice.
I expect him to try to go capture another store.
Now, he's just going to pull out another anti-tank gun because why not?
I mean, you got to swap those tanks in your base, right?
We got to solve. There is a problem with tanks in the base, and anti-tank guns are notoriously good at taking care of that. And here comes the Katusha inaccurate rockets.
Missed.
Beautifully right between the buildings.
The only problem with a Pac-40 at this point, honestly, is just
there
like
it goes.
it's like taking a fly swatter to a locust horde, right? It's just
Yeah. Yeah. He only has to kill one more model too. Yep, and there it goes. Oh, you got both the models. No one escaped that time.
Oh.
I think he just wants to destroy one tank at this point, just one.
Cameron's got.
And he's not gonna do it. Okay. Oh.
What? The only unit he has in the game are this one stormtrooper right here. Looks like Weston's going to rectify that problem.
Ooh, it's short.
Oh look, Cameron built another tank.
Yeah, I saw that. Why not?
And that is game, friends. Let's take a final look at the
Russia,
stats.
Why not?
Let's do that.
So what I would have to say that, you know, I think the critical mistake was not taking the center.
Good job, Cameron. You got him down to 48. That's better than 80 against me. So.
Hey. It's because I sent everybody to all 3 stars at the same time just to see how many I could take at the end.
I saw that. That was good.
Oh.
Valiant effort there.
It's funny that I did more damage.
Well, I got Weston down to 432, so I beat you, Cameron.
Well, I guess you were
Yay.
shooting. I guess you were shooting at tanks with rockets, so that probably racked up your
Now
damage.
here's something interesting, guys. So Cameron's KD is not fantastic, 43 on 103, but he did outdo Weston on damage, 13,675 versus Weston's 11,913.
Yeah, well, like I was saying, you know, Cameron was shooting at tanks. Weston was shooting with tanks, right? So.
Well, that does make a difference.
So it's like
Oh, it does. A lot more
it's
HP.
like-
That means there's a whole lot more HP on Weston's side to eat through.
so it's basically like Weston fielded your mama.
All right, folks, and with that Yo Mama joke, we are going to be out. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Pub Brawl. We will be back next time. See you guys then.